And they just took care of me and my baby. They was really nice. It was really nice. I didn't live with them though, because I was like, that's weird. I'm not doing that. Right? Because I told them, okay, so this is where my gifts come in at. So the reason why this is coming up is because, okay, now I only share with you the story because obviously this is for a reason. Somebody need to hear this. But they didn't have kids. They thought they couldn't have kids. But I told them the reason why I could not move in with them and let them take care of me and my daughter and us have the perfect life and all this and that, right, was because they were about to have their own kids. I told them they would have a boy and a girl. I told them this, and I said, so that's going to be pretty awkward. It's going to be pretty weird. I don't want to get there and think I'm about to have this life, and then y'all have y'all kids, and then y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need to fill that void anymore, because that's what it was about. A lot of times, you guys, we want these things, we accept these things because we're trying to fill a void. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to be that void filler for them. But this is where your gifts kick in at. This is what I'm telling y'all, because I told them what they were going to have. And guess what, you guys? Years later, right, after all this stuff, after he fucked it up for me with them and everything, like I thought I would never see them again. I thought I would never hear from them again, right? So after he fucked up the situation for me when they came to see me and stuff, it was crazy, y'all. He stumped on the DVD player in front of them. He was like, y'all won't be watching no movies on no DVD player I bought. And he stepped on the motherfucker in front of them. He stumped the DVD player. You guys, I was just sitting there like, I was just like, are you really doing this in front of my company? Oh, he was big mad. Mind you, this is a man and a woman. These is grown ass people. We is grown, bro. He stumped the DVD player out, y'all. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, like this is not happening right now. I was so embarrassed. It's embarrassing to even talk about it. I had never been through anything like that with a dude before. Do y'all understand that? I had never been through anything like that before. So I was in shock. I was like, did this nigga just step out the DVD player? Like, you know how y'all seen that meme where all the calculations start flying over the person's head? Hey, baby, thank you. That's what was happening when he was stumping out the DVD player. So I'm telling this story, you guys, for a reason. So now we fast forward to years later, okay? And I get a AOL message. Y'all remember AOL? Y'all remember when you meet people in the chats online? That's how I had met them, okay? So anyway, I get an instant message from the wife, and she telling me they had a baby and she was pregnant again. And guess what? They was going to have their girl and their boy, just like I fucking told them, bro. Clara for the win. I was so excited and I was so happy for them. But you know what the crazy part was? They still was on that. They want to hang out and be on some treat me shit. And y'all know something? We never did nothing sexual. We were supposed to, but they wanted to take, they just wanted to, they was like, let's just go at whatever pace you want to go at. We just want to do what you want to do. That's how they were. Like, they was kind of like that. That would have been like the perfect life. Bro, I'm telling you, if you think about it, if I think about it, that probably would have been Cherry. They were so open. They were so just fucking laid back and cool. Like, I'm pretty sure I missed that was my chance to be sitting fat right now. But no, I couldn't do it because they just wanted to fill a void. So there's like 3 to 4 different messages here, right? Sometimes you have to look at something. Is it for you or not? Right? Is it for you? Is someone trying to use you to fill a void? Right? Can you see a future with this person or people? Right? Is this something you're willing to deal with for a long time? Right? Is this your calling? Is it for you? That's it. Hey, Wavy. Good morning, Savannah. Hey. You know what I mean? Your local Mexican. Hey. I'm freaking done. He said, can he tell a joke? Go ahead. Tell us a joke, my local Mexican. So, again, I guess I bring that up to tell y'all, baby, I have been there. I have done that. I have lived. I was a unicorn. So I've shared this before. I've shared these stories before with my previous followers. I think Wavy, she's been there for a long time. I'm pretty sure she's heard these stories, right? There's a few of you, I believe, that have followed me from the first page I had. Okay. Well, I was a unicorn. Like, unicorns exist. You're looking at one. Literally, I went into people's lives, relationships, and I changed it for the better, and I disappeared. Like I was never there. No issues, no concerns, no problems. You give me what I want, I give you what you want, and I go about my motherfucking business when y'all done with me. Boom. Unicorn. Mythical creature. You can't believe that there's a woman or a man who'll show up, come into your relationship, do whatever the fuck you want them to do, and leave with no problem. And damn, afterwards, your relationship is fucking awesome. None of these people ever got a divorce, from my knowledge. None of these people never got no divorce. And I've done some fun things. I'm telling y'all, I have lived. So you know why these energies won't leave me alone? Because they feel like they know the real me. I am not proclaimed to have changed in any negative way. I am still me. I am just less lenient than I was before. I was super open before. I was like, oh, I like you. Let's have fun. Okay. You know what I mean? It was like that at first. Right? And now, yes, I'm on a whole nother frequency. I'm still freaky. I'm still flirty. I'm still fun. I'm just a little bit more closed off. I'm just a little bit more picky about who I allow to enjoy that side of me. Yeah, because see, the thing about it was I wasn't worried about who was worthy of that energy, right? It's because I never felt less than. I always been the shit. I always been that bitch. I knew as a kid that my smile got me free shit. Do y'all understand me? So low self-esteem? No. We don't have that in my family. We have narcissistic, sociopathic, and psychopathic tendencies. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Low self-esteem wasn't in my vocabulary. And I didn't even know how to spell vocabulary. I just need to point that out to y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit is real. When you have this is neurodivergent thoughts, okay? Let me remind y'all that I'm not neurotypical too, right? So there's a difference, right? I just know how to be myself. That's it. Right? So I was that kind of person I guess, like, me being who I was brought about change for other people, because I feel like you guys come here and I share these stories and information with you guys so you guys can know that it's okay to be your motherfucking self, that people will go for it. Literally, people are okay with who you are as long as you're okay with who you are. Does that make sense? If you haven't picked up anything from what I just told you guys about my own personal experiences, is that what you tolerate is what they tolerate. What you put up with is what they put up with. What you allow to happen is what they allow to happen. It's just that fucking simple. It's just that simple. So now people feel like they don't know who we are, or that we changed, that we become somebody that they don't know. That's because you fucking have. And that is good. And that is okay. Because now you're not so willy fucking nilly with your energy. Now you know where to place the energy, right? Especially when it's given. Now you know your own shit. Now you know that, yes, you might want to have this polyamorous type of life, but you want to make sure that you're sharing it with someone who actually wants to share that with you and not hide shit from you. Do you see what I mean? Because sometimes people don't mean you no good. My granny used to tell me that. She said, Clara, not everybody mean you know well. And I used to be like, what the hell is she talking about? That don't even make sense. That's not even English. I miss my granny so much, you guys. But I promise, I used to be like, what? And she was right. Right? But my granny always gave me information that I needed in that moment and in that time, and I never even realized it. Do you understand? But that was her gift, because my granny was a witch, right? My granny is the reason why I know who I am. And she was a Jehovah's Witness, and she didn't let nobody tell her shit. Do you hear me? And my granny didn't even cuss. If she said shit, or you pissed me off, baby, that was cussing. To us, we was like, oh, you made my granny mad. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, it was that kind of energy. I don't know, you guys. This has been some deep ass shit we've been talking about, and I feel like it's for a reason. So take what resonate, you guys. And if it don't fit, baby, then you must have quit. You understand me? It's just, I come from a long line of witches, right? Ancestors. I'm Aboriginal. My daddy's side of the family. If you look up the Wichita Parish, I'm Aboriginal of the Wichita Parish. I look just like them. If you look up pictures of them, y'all see what I'm talking about. You can Google it. It's literally my craft. Literally, I have a lot of Indian and Aboriginal bloodline, but I also have European, Ethiopian. Like, bro, yeah, I'm super connected. Irish. So if you look at my family, any of my family on here, they got them Irish black people noses. It's a difference between the African black people nose and the Irish black people nose. There's a big difference. It's crazy. Yeah. Very interesting. You might be Spanish or North African. Oh, you said, I see you might be Spanish or North African. And you know what come up a lot for me? Aztec warrior energy. Okay. Aztec warrior protection. I don't know where that come from. I promise y'all. I don't know. That part I don't know, but I be feeling it. I feel it. Like, I'm attracted to a lot of Aztec and Egyptian. Now, I do know that I have a lot of powerful past life energy. I am Buddha. So that's the main one that I resonate with the most, is my reincarnating as Buddha. Okay. A Buddha reincarnation. So that one is the main one for me. And you guys obviously can tell by the way where I'm always spitting gems. Everything is like a learning situation with me. Yep. So, and then as a kid, I wanted to be a Buddhist too. I did. Like, I used to have all kind of, like, I'd sit in a corner and meditate. Like, my family, they're just like, just leave her alone. It's a phase. They used to be like, just go and take her and buy her what she want. Just don't argue. Just go ahead. That's how my family was, you guys. That's why I'm the way I am. Do you see how open I am? It's because I had that kind of family. There's just like, if she want it, get it. Get it. You want that, Clara? Okay. You say you want to dress up? You want all this Chinese stuff? You want to be a Buddhist? Here. You want to learn about monks? Here. You want to take these tests? You want to do it? They did. They just be like, here. Okay, look, I promise y'all. Be open to your kids, which brings me to that. I'm a protector of children. Listen to your children. Do not push them away. Do not shun them when they tell you they see things, they feel things, or they don't like somebody. Fucking listen. Thank you. That is all. I promise y'all. I can't make this up. Like, listen, your kids, if you don't feel connected, your kids are your closest connection to the Most High. Okay? To your angels, your spirit guides. If your kids come next to you and they just tell you they feel like something off, listen. If they have dreams, listen. My daughter, Anea, she's a dreamer. When she tell me about her dreams, I listen. Because at a time where I didn't, the shit came true that she dreamt. So pay attention. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody kid gonna help them become rich. I don't know who I'm talking to, but yeah. Look, I promise you, it's something to do with possibly a dream that your kid have or an idea that your child has. Right. So pay attention though. Somebody kid about to look, I can't tell. Look, I'm trying to tell you the fool injustice, and I'm burping like a motherfucker. Listen to me when I tell you, your kid is going to help you take a leap of faith towards something. Hey D, thank you, boo. Listen to their dreams, listen to their ideas. You know how sometimes people think like kids sound crazy or their ideas sound crazy? This one is not going to be. It's going to sound crazy, but it's going to work. You know, it's one of those things. And this might be a smaller child. It might be, I feel like this kid has a, like a baby voice, like a whiff. Like when they talk, they talk with a whiff. I don't know if it's an accent, but it could just be a whiff. So you might need to listen carefully. That. I feel like this kid got a really fucking cute voice. It could be an air sign. You know what's funny is I have 3. Okay, stupid me. My bad. I have 4 air signs. I have a Gemini and 3 Libras. So this resonates. They always have ideas, especially if you have a Libra. Libras are very balanced when it comes to ideas. Okay, so just listen, especially if it's a girl. If it's a girl Libra, listen to her ideas. She has a solution. This child could have possibly always have a solution to your problem, but maybe you don't listen. Maybe you just think like, oh, you're a kid. Stop doing that. Oh, really? Now, and also too, all right, am I a preacher? I just got asked if I'm a preacher. Yes, I am. They just asked me when I know YouTube. Somebody just like, for real, just asked me. This is Jimbo said, hello, a beautiful YouTuber with a great personality. Aw. And he says, are you a preacher? Why, yes, I am. Remember, I told you I was going to open up us some centers. I'm going to open up a couple of centers. The first, I'm going to open up one to start, and it's going to be called the 6 of Pentacles. But I'm not going to be the only one preaching, but I'm the main preacher. I'm the daughter of a preacher, man. Actually, I'm the daughter of a pimp, but that's a whole nother story. Oh, my daddy. May he rest in peace. I love you, daddy. He's a funny man. Why are you coming up? He was an Aries. Why is this coming up? I don't know. There's something about the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands, or something about being moved to calm water. If you have a passed over father figure, maybe this person is helping you leading you to your wins. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. You the daughter of a preacher man? Oh shit. So these fathers are helping us and leading us to where we're supposed to be. Yeah. They helping you to see something differently. So whether it be about people or situations, you're going to drop these burdens and you're going to start to win. You're going to start to defeat the burdens because you're going to drop them. They were other people's burdens to begin with. Do you understand that? Like, to begin with, these were other people's burdens. They wasn't even yours. So once you drop them, that shows that you defeated the situation. And it's because these father figures are helping you see things from a different perspective. Because some would say, okay, if we want to get technical, some would say the way that I was speaking before about my past life and about my past transgressions, they're not transgressions to me, but for some reason to other people, because I lived that kind of polyamorous life, you know, that's the life that I was into. That's what I liked. I didn't like titles. I didn't like to feel boggled down with just one person. Like, I don't like to feel controlled. I don't like somebody who feel like, you know, they want to keep me in the house and keep me to themselves. I've been through that life. I've been the arm candy, right? Not supposed to say much. I'm not that chick. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But people would say that me talking about that kind of stuff, that was kind of being fresh, right? You know, back in the day, like, you know, being in a daddy kind of energy, you know, Papa was a rolling stone. Mm-hmm. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. But when he died, all he left me was alone. And that ain't right. Not the double energy at the bottom. Shut up, not the double energy at the bottom of the deck. I'm fucking done. Spirit is telling y'all, too, it's like people will look at you in the devil energy. Who cares? Who cares? What matters is, are you going to accept who you were and push forward? Or are you going to sit there and dwell and continue to stay in these cycles? Once you learn who you are and what you'll accept and what you're okay with, now it's time to put it into play. Don't rewind, press forward. Do you understand that? Keep going, right? If these people want to challenge you, why do people feel the need, though? Let's talk about it. Why do people feel the need to come in and want to challenge you and want to try to show people that you're still the same? Who said it was their right? Who said that they even had that type of place in your life to even prove that kind of point? Who said that they could? What's wrong with people? Do you know what I mean? And then you're going to have these past people popping back up, trying to put you to their own test. Just remember, that's not from God. That's from them. They think they gods. They not. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let people think and feel how they're going to feel. Don't let people trigger you. Don't let people try to guilt you into turning back into the old you. Because that would be stupid. You put in all this work, you did all this forward movement, only to allow a minuscule energy to come back in and unravel all the shit that you just put together? Are you fucking kidding me? I beg your, what he say? I beg your motherfucking pardon, and throw them glasses down and what he say? And the glasses fall. What's that dude? He take his glasses and they sound like they clinking on down the stairs. You see what I mean? Like, because what? No, we ain't doing that. We not. But yeah, I feel like there's something to do with this devil energy. Just look to your future. Just focus on that. All right, you guys. I'm gonna call it a day. It is now about to be 7 in the morning. We've been on this motherfucker for 3 hours almost. At least it feels that way. We have been. So I love you guys so much. I'm hungry. And I'm about to partake. And I'll holler at y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so freaking much. I love you guys. And I will follow y'all back when I can. Okay? Oh, this thing don't want to close out. They don't want to bye, y'all.